fucking eat grass, but knowing damn well they can't digest grass. So then there's gonna be fucking throw up all over the goddamn house. No, no, no. I don't do it. I don't like having to clean up extra mess. I really don't. And I get it. That's what comes with having animals. Nah, fam. The cat I know, or the cat that I picked out, the cat that I have, if she ends up throwing up, she eats the shit. Like she eats her throw up. She cleans up after herself. Mm, it's not hot enough. My husband's upstairs watching Sinners. I used to not understand how cigarette smokers can just like bear the cold of smoking outside. Because like whenever I smoke, I we have an extra room. We have a couple extra rooms. Well, we have one extra bedroom and one like office. But we use the office as a storage room at the moment. Oh, you coming in? Because everyone stays upstairs. No one really comes downstairs. This is actually the most anyone's been kicking it downstairs this past month or so. Um, but my point being, yeah. So I use the office that we work in as doubles as like the chill room slash smoke room. Um, so usually we just like keep a fan and the window open, and that's the room we smoke in. But because the both the boys are chilling downstairs, we're chilling downstairs, and I want to be able to see the boys and things like that. I'm standing outside. I'm toughing it. But I've always been the type of person that the cold bothers me, but not that much. I don't voluntarily like be running around, flocking around, and nothing like in tank tops and shorts. Not unless it's like a quick trip there and back somewhere. But I've ever since having kids, I can't stand the cold as much as I used to be. I used to. I can still stand it, but not as much and not as long as I used to be. Used to be able to. I used to walk to school in nothing but a tank top, like spaghetti strap tank top and basketball shorts, because you would have to walk a mile at least a mile, and I would sweat easily, and I didn't want to go to school in like sweat stains and shit, because I was working out basically before school, and it was always uphill. I would always have to walk uphill, except for my eighth grade year. I had to walk to school downhill, but I had to walk back up the hill, like coming from school. That's crazy. Maybe that's why I was able to bear it, because I was working out basically, mobbing up and down them hills, walking fast as fuck too. Probably why I have such a good ass, because I used to walk up and down hills since I was like 11, 12, constantly, every day for like nine, probably I were in school for like 9, 10 months, every day, there and back, on top of going to PE and having extracurricular activities. I was almost always in like some sort of sport. Not really good at it, but at least I tried. I like to stay active. And next of mine said I had ADHD, and my husband says I have OCD, and I have proved that today when he was putting away the dishes, and he was putting away the dishes wrong in my eyes, because everything has a place, and if you don't have it in the place, it's like it's an eyesore to me. There's a reason why everything has a place. So I just took over and redid, not really redid, but kind of reorganized. Just put away the things that wasn't in its correct place, and then finished putting away all the clean dishes. My husband pointed out that I have OCD yesterday, last night at the event, because there was like dinosaurs all over the venue, like on the tables and stuff, on the like the bar counters and whatnot. And then we were standing by a table, and there was like four dinosaurs just chilling. Some of them were like standing up, some of them were on the side. I was like, and I rearranged. I was like, nah, that's not right. So I rearranged them, but I rearranged them kind of like in a half circle. But they needed to be like evenly spaced. And my husband was like, that OCD got you rearranging them dinosaurs, huh? I was like, is that what OCD does? Cause shit, I don't know. I just do what I do. But thinking back, I was like, yeah, I have OCD, but I don't have OCD for everything. I learned that I can't really have OCD towards other people's things because they're not my things. I don't really care. I only really care about my things or the things that I interact with daily. So like the stuff, like the kitchen. Pretty much, if I don't put away the dishes in the kitchen, then it's fucked. There's bowls in places bowls shouldn't be. There's pots and pans in places pots and pans shouldn't be. I'm like, how do you guys live here? How do you guys not know where everything goes? But so I kind of step back a little bit from being the main kitchen person because it gets exhausting a little bit. 'Cause, um, having to clean up after 7 people. Um, but yeah, no, for the most part, like, I'm the designated, like, reorganizer of the kitchen because I interact with the kitchen. I cook. Food and cooking is my safe space. So if the kitchen is out of whack, then it, it bothers me just a little bit. I don't get anxious. It's just like, it makes it a lot easier, my flow a lot smoother if everything is in its right place and everyone puts it back the way it needs to be. Like my mom, she has OCD real tough because she wants everyone to do it like basically what I said, but like with everything all the time. And I learned I can't control anyone else. I can only control my things. And for at the time, the kitchen was not my space, so I'm like, I will I will help with my things, but like, and I'm not, because I have OCD. I think this is where my ADHD comes in. It's overwhelming. So like when it comes to like putting away and folding clothes, I take so long to fold clothes. That's why I don't like folding clothes, because it has to be a certain way, and I'm slow when it comes to doing things. So it'll take me what should take me like 15-30 minutes, it'll take me 2-3 hours because it has to be precise. And I like to do a lot of things. That's where my ADHD comes in. I want to be able to do a bunch of shit, and sitting down hyper focusing on folding my clothes is not really what I wanted to do as 14 to 16-year-old person. So I had a system, and my mom, she didn't understand my system, but my system was my system. Basically, I had a pile of clean clothes and a pile of dirty clothes because I could never keep a basket. Everyone stole the basket. There was never really, side story. My brother was rough. He would drop kick baskets as a kid. Don't know why. He was a ninja kid. I don't know. But between him and my dad, baskets would always break. So I would just give him my basket because he I didn't need a basket. I was fine having a dirty pile and a clean pile. There we go. And so moving on, my mom would get irritated because she would want my room to look how she would want it, as probably most moms are. And she would say like, I'm just gonna close your door so I don't see your room, because it wasn't like it was messy, it just wasn't to her liking. That was a lot just to say. I have OCD and ADHD, and so does my mom. But we interact with it differently, in different ways. was like, do y'all know someone who's like that? I was like, then my best friend at one point thought that I was on that suggested that I have autism because I don't like being touched. Like I am very, very blunt and brash. I come people hmm, sometimes depending on which day you catch me on and who was talking to me and what they say, I my response may come off a little bitchy, but I don't mean it that way. Even my husband was like, "Yeah, sometimes like some of the things you say, like if you don't know you, it's gonna come off as rude. It's gonna come off as a little sassy. Um, but I can't help. That's just me. I don't. I have sometimes I have social cues, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I can control my tone, and sometimes I don't. It just comes out how it comes out. And if you get offended, you get offended. I don't mean it the way you take it. I'm just responding how I genuinely feel, and I can't hide it. I can't hide how I feel. I'm trying to get better at it though, for sure. Trying to get better at it. But yeah, she was like, you're kind of you're real blunt, and really my best friend when before we became friends, we had like 3 classes together for the longest, like almost the our entire first like freshman year. Hey, hey, unlock it. No, unlock it. You locked me out. Turn it the other way. The other way. Yo, Sa- Sachi, can you unlock the door? Baby, unlock the door. Unlock the door. Yeah, unlock it. Sachi, Sachi, can you unlock the door, please? Come here. Can you turn the lock? He locked it. Can you unlock it? There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, get that out your mouth, please. Jesus. Ooh, wait. I'm only smoking so much because I'm tired. I don't feel it. Being tired and being high is kind of like a similar feeling. So I smoke more to feel feel it more, I guess. Stop. Cat's trying to come outside again. You are not going outside. It's cold. Y'all just went grass and shit. Wait, stop. Stop. Are you fixing stuff? Oh, that's enough time for my balloons to warm up. Ooh, it's nice and golden and crispy. Crispy, golden, golden, crispy. Mm, being speed racer. to being Speed Racer?